The Collectors. The massive alien freighter descended through Earth's atmosphere, its hull scarred from countless interstellar journeys. Commander Maya Chen watched from the observation deck of salvage station Prometheus as the vessel's massive cargo doors groaned open. A cascade of twisted metal, broken components, and discarded technology tumbled out, creating a small mountain of debris on the designated landing zone below. "Another delivery from our generous galactic neighbors," Maya said dryly, tucking a strand of her short black hair behind her ear. Dr. Elijah Okafor, the station's chief engineer, stood beside her with arms crossed over his chest. "Third one this month. The Galactic Confederation must be spring cleaning." 7 years had passed since humanity achieved faster-than-light travel and discovered they weren't alone in the universe. The revelation had been exhilarating, until Earth learned its designated place in the cosmic hierarchy. The 12 advanced species that formed the Galactic Confederation had welcomed humans with patronizing smiles and designated Earth as Disposal Zone 42C, not invited as equals, not offered technology or cultural exchange, simply given the honor of serving as the galaxy's landfill. "Start the sorting drones," Maya ordered, turning from the window, "and tell Raj to prep the primary evaluation bay. I want every piece cataloged by morning." In the 3 years since Maya had taken command of Earth's largest salvage operation, she learned to make the best of a humiliating situation. The aliens might view Earth as a cosmic dumpster, but she saw opportunity in every discarded component. Human ingenuity thrived on challenges, and this was simply another puzzle to solve. Raj Patel, the station's inventory chief, whistled softly as the first batch of salvage rolled into the evaluation bay on conveyor belts. His experienced eyes scanned the debris, mentally categorizing each piece. Most was standard waste: damaged hull plating, burnt-out power cells, obsolete computing cores. But something unusual caught his attention. "Well, hello, beautiful," he murmured, reaching for a small hexagonal device no larger than his palm. It was crafted from a dark material that seemed to absorb light rather than reflect it. When he turned it over, faint purple lines pulsed across its surface like veins. He placed it carefully in a separate container marked anomalous, priority evaluation. By day's end, the container held 7 similar devices, each retrieved from different sections of the debris field. In her lab 3 decks below, Dr. Sophia Kim frowned at her computer screen as she analyzed the strange hexagonal components. "This doesn't make sense," she muttered, adjusting her glasses. The objects appeared to be communicating with each other through a method unlike any technology in the Confederation's published technical journals. "Computer, display all waste deliveries from the Rigel sector over the last 4 months," she commanded. The screen filled with dates, ship IDs, and manifest listings. Sophia's eyes narrowed. Why would the Vorkai battleships be dumping quantum navigation systems during an active conflict? She pulled up another file. And why are the Turellians discarding advanced shielding components during the same period? A soft knock interrupted her thoughts. She looked up to see Maya standing in the doorway. "Got a minute, Doctor?" the commander asked. "Actually, I was about to call you," Sophia replied, gesturing to the screen. "I think we're being used." 2 hours later, Maya convened an emergency meeting in the station's secure conference room. Present were Sophia, Raj, Elijah, and Captain Marcus Reed, head of station security. The 7 hexagonal devices sat in the center of the table, their purple veins pulsing in perfect synchronization. "Dr. Kim believes these components are being deliberately planted in our trash deliveries," Maya explained. "The patterns are too consistent to be coincidental." Sophia nodded. Different species, different freighters, different days. Yet somehow, these identical components keep appearing. They all connect to each other, forming what appears to be a network. But they're significantly more advanced than anything in the Confederation's public technology database. Why would anyone hide advanced tech in garbage deliveries to Earth? Marcus asked, his security training making him instantly suspicious. Elijah stroked his beard thoughtfully. Maybe it's black market tech, illegal components they can't dispose of through normal channels. Maya's communicator beeped. "Commander, we have an unregistered shuttle approaching Docking Bay 4, came the voice of the station's traffic controller. Marcus was immediately on his feet. Security teams to level 4. The alien who emerged from the shuttle was unlike any species they had encountered before. Standing nearly 7 feet tall, its body was slender with iridescent skin that shifted between deep blue and violet. 4 arms emerged from its torso, and its large eyes had no visible pupils. "I am Tezaki," the alien said in perfect English. "I must speak with Commander Chen immediately." Privately. After thorough security scans revealed no weapons, Maya agreed to meet with the visitor alone in her office. "You have been collecting the eco nodes," Tezaki said without preamble once the door closed. Maya kept her expression neutral. "I don't know what you're talking about." The alien made a sound like wind chimes, possibly laughter. "Please, Commander. I helped orchestrate their delivery. Certain factions within the Confederation have been working to help humanity without the knowledge of the Council. Why would anyone in the Confederation help us? They treat Earth like a cosmic landfill." "Politics," Tezaki replied simply. "The Confederation is not united. Some believe humanity has potential. Others fear that potential and work to suppress it. The trash designation was their compromise. Keep humans busy sorting garbage while limiting your access to advanced technology." Maya leaned forward. "And you've been hiding technology in our garbage. Technology the Council banned millennia ago. Technology that could change everything. What exactly are these echo nodes?" Tezaki's upper arms made a fluid gesture. "They are components of a system that operates on principles your scientists haven't yet discovered. When properly assembled, they can detect ship movements across vast distances, see through cloaking fields, intercept communications thought to be secure." Maya's mind raced with possibilities. "Why give this to us?" "Because war is coming, Commander Chen." The alien's voice lowered. "The Confederation majority has grown concerned about Earth's rapid technological advancement. Some want your resources, others want to ensure you remain subordinate. None plan to ask permission. And what do you want? Change. For too long, the elder species have suppressed emerging civilizations. Perhaps it is time for that pattern to end." Tezaki handed Maya a small crystal. "This contains location data for 14 more echo nodes hidden in upcoming deliveries, along with basic assembly instructions." "Why should I trust you?" Maya asked. "You shouldn't," Tezaki replied. "But verify my claims. Study the nodes you've collected. Your Dr. Kim is already seeing the patterns." After Tezaki departed, Maya sat alone for a long time, turning the data crystal in her hands. Finally, she made her decision. That night, Maya called her most trusted staff to a secret meeting in an unused maintenance level of the station. She explained her conversation with Tezaki and showed them the crystal. "From now on," she told them, "we have a new priority. Every delivery gets scanned for these echo nodes. If what Tezaki says is true, we might be building something that could protect Earth." "This could be a trap," Marcus warned. "The Confederation could be testing us, seeing if we'll violate their technology restrictions. They already see us as trash collectors," Raj pointed out. "Maybe it's time to show them what humans can build from garbage." Maya looked around the room at her team. "The choice is yours. This could be dangerous." Elijah picked up one of the hexagonal devices, watching the purple light pulse across its surface. "Danger never stopped humans before. I say we build this thing and see what echoes we can hear." One by one, they all nodded in agreement. In the darkness of space around them, more alien ships were already approaching, their holds full of trash, and hidden within, pieces of a weapon that would change the fate of Earth forever. The Reckoning. 2 months after meeting Tezaki, Maya stood in a hidden facility carved deep within the rocky core of a decommissioned mining asteroid designated MX-117. What had once been an abandoned excavation site now hummed with activity. "How's it coming along?" she asked, approaching Elijah, who was bent over a complex assembly of echo nodes. The chief engineer looked up, dark circles under his eyes betraying weeks of minimal sleep. 29 nodes now formed an intricate pattern across the chamber floor, each hexagonal piece connected to others with thin beams of purple light. "They're communicating with each other," Elijah said, wiping sweat from his forehead. "These components recognize each other, almost like they want to be assembled." The data crystal from Tezaki had led them to more nodes hidden in trash deliveries. Each new piece they added made the network more powerful, extending its reach across space. In another section of the asteroid, Sophia stared at screens filled with data. Behind her, a wall displayed a three-dimensional map of nearby space, where small dots of light moved across it. "These are registered Confederation patrol ships," she explained as Maya entered the room. She tapped a few keys, and suddenly new dots appeared, smaller, fainter. "And these are ships that shouldn't be there at all." Maya's eyes widened. "Cloaked vessels. The Echo Network can detect them," Sophia confirmed. "It's picking up disturbances in what Tezaki called the void, the dimension ships use for faster-than-light travel. Nothing can move through the void without creating ripples, and the Echo Network detects those ripples. Like seeing the wake of an invisible boat," Maya said. "Exactly. And it gets better." Sophia zoomed the display out to show a much larger area of space. "We're picking up signals from as far as the Arcturus sector. The network hears every whisper between the stars." Admiral James Kirby was not easily impressed. As the highest-ranking officer in Earth's Defense Force, he had witnessed numerous scientific breakthroughs. But what Maya showed him that day made even his stoic expression falter. "You built this from alien garbage?" he asked, walking around the Echo Network that now filled the asteroid chamber. "Yes, sir," Maya replied, "with help from an alien informant." "Do you understand what you've done, Commander? You've built an intelligence-gathering system beyond anything the Confederation has allowed us to possess. If they discover this, they'll destroy it," Maya finished, "and possibly us along with it. But we need to know what's happening out there." Tezaki wasn't wrong about one thing. The Confederation members don't all have our best interests at heart. After a long moment, Admiral Kirby nodded. "This operation is now classified under Protocol Midnight. Full support, complete deniability." Marcus Reed sat alone in his security office on Prometheus Station, reviewing footage from a Confederation inspection ship that had visited that morning. The insectoid aliens had spent hours searching the station, claiming they were conducting routine compliance checks. They had found nothing, of course. All the Echo nodes had been moved to the asteroid base weeks ago. But the timing of the inspection worried Marcus. His computer chimed with a secure message from one of his contacts in Earth's diplomatic corps. Confederation requesting permission for expanded military exercises near Mars. Unprecedented fleet size proposed. Marcus frowned. Why would the Confederation need military exercises in Earth's solar system? And why now? "They're probing our defenses," Maya said during the next team meeting at the asteroid base. Marcus's report confirmed their suspicions. "The inspection found nothing, but they know something's happening." Sophia brought up the space map, now showing a large collection of dots near Mars. "Confederation ships are gathering for exercises, but the Echo Network is picking up unusual communication patterns between them. They're searching for something." Raj, who had been analyzing the assembly schematics from Tezaki's crystal, suddenly straightened. "Commander, I don't think we're building just a detection system." All eyes turned to him. "Look at these configurations," he continued, projecting a hologram. "The nodes aren't designed to simply form a stationary network. When properly assembled, they create something else, the core of a vessel." "A ship?" Elijah asked, skeptical yet intrigued. "Not just any ship," Raj explained. "The Echo nodes don't just detect ripples in the void. Properly configured, they can manipulate those ripples. This could be a stealth vessel unlike anything the Confederation has, a ghost ship that moves between dimensions without being detected. Sophia looked up from her console. Commander, I just decoded more of their communications. They're not just searching. They're preparing something called Containment Protocol for Earth. Maya's face hardened. Then we don't have much time. Admiral Kirby needs to see this. Later that night, as the rest of the team slept, Maya stood alone with the Echo Network. The hexagonal nodes pulsed with purple light, creating patterns like stars in a private galaxy. She placed her hand near one of the nodes, and the light seemed to reach toward her fingers without quite touching them. "What are you?" she whispered. As if in response, the lights pulsed faster, and for just a moment, Maya thought she heard something, not words exactly, but a presence at the edge of perception. Confederation, ANNOUNCES, XPNDD military exercises near Earth beginning next week. The news flashed across screens worldwide. Most humans paid little attention. Confederation ships had become a common sight in the solar system. But at the hidden asteroid base, Marcus watched the announcement with narrowed eyes. "Military exercises don't require 67 ships," he said grimly. Maya nodded. "And they don't need vessels designed for planetary assault." The Echo Network had grown powerful enough to identify ship types based on their void ripples. What the Confederation claimed were routine exercises were actually invasion craft. "How much longer until we're ready?" Maya asked, turning to Elijah and Raj. The two exchanged glances before Raj spoke. "The frame is almost complete, but we still need the core components for the propulsion system. Tezeki's data mentions specialized drive units," Elijah added. "They should be in tomorrow's garbage delivery, if the Confederation doesn't cancel it." Maya's communicator chimed. "Commander, priority message from Admiral Kirby." An hour later, Maya gathered her core team. Her face was grim. "Earth governments have enacted Protocol Umbra. All defense forces are on high alert. The Confederation's exercises have been recognized as the threat they are." "About time," Marcus muttered. "What does this mean for us?" Sophia asked. "It means we get full resources," Maya replied. "And a deadline. We have 7 days to make this ship operational." 7 days? Elijah sputtered. "Commander, that's impossible. We've barely finished the outer hull." "Earth doesn't have longer than that," Maya replied firmly. "Admiral Kirby has seen the latest Echo Network data. There's a massive fleet assembly happening beyond Neptune. The ships near Mars are just the advance force." The room fell silent as the reality sank in. "We'll need more people," Sophia said finally. Maya nodded. "Each of you select your 3 best people from Prometheus. People you trust completely. We bring them here tonight." 3 days later, the asteroid base hummed with activity. 25 people now worked around the clock, assembling what had once been trash into humanity's most advanced vessel. In the main construction bay, the ship was taking form. Unlike any human craft, it was sleek and obsidian black. Its hull seemed to drink in light rather than reflect it, with a shape oddly organic like a predator from Earth's deep oceans. Elijah supervised a team mounting the last of the eco nodes into a spherical chamber at the heart of the vessel. "Careful with that," he shouted as a technician nearly dropped one of the hexagonal devices. "Each one is irreplaceable." Nearby, Sophia and Raj worked on integrating their findings into the ship's systems. "The Echo Network isn't just a detection system," Sophia explained to Maya. "It's a way to move through the void differently than normal ships." "Different how?" Maya asked. "Normal ships punch through into the void, creating ripples we can detect," Raj said. "But these echo nodes, they slit between the layers of reality like a ghost passing through a wall." "A ghost ship," Maya murmured. "More like a shadow," Sophia corrected. "It moves through the dark places between stars without disturbing them. That's why the Confederation banned this technology. A ship like this could go anywhere, see anything, and never be detected." On the fifth day, disaster nearly struck when a Confederation scout ship changed course unexpectedly, heading directly toward their asteroid. They must have detected something, Marcus said, watching the approaching dot on their screens. Shut down all systems, Maya ordered. Everything except life support. For 18 tense hours, they waited in near darkness as the Confederation ship passed within 40,000 kilometers of their position. Only the eco network remained partially active, its components absorbing energy rather than emitting it. "They're moving away," Sophia finally reported. Maya breathed again. "They didn't see us, but they were looking for something specific. We're running out of time." On the seventh day, Admiral Kirby arrived personally to inspect their progress. The ship, now named Whisper after the faint sounds the echo networks sometimes produced, was nearly complete. "It doesn't look like it could stand up to a Confederation destroyer," the Admiral observed, walking around Whisper's sleek hull. "It's not meant to," Maya explained. "Whisper doesn't fight conventionally. It moves where other ships can't go and sees what they can't see." Kirby nodded slowly. "Our intelligence suggests the Confederation will begin their actual invasion in 2 days. Will it be ready?" "It has to be," Maya replied. That night, as final preparations continued, Maya found herself drawn to the core chamber of the Whisper. The echo nodes now formed a perfect sphere at the heart of the ship, pulsing with purple light. As she approached, the light seemed to reach out to her, just as it had done before. "What are you trying to tell me?" she whispered. This time, the response was stronger, not words, but impressions, danger, urgency, and something else, a sense of recognition, as if the technology itself had been waiting for this moment. Maya placed her hand near the sphere, and the purple light danced around her fingers. In that instant, she understood something crucial. "You were made for us," she said softly. "The people who created you. They knew we would find you." The lights pulsed in what almost seemed like agreement. Behind her, Raj cleared his throat. "Commander, the crew is assembled. We're ready for your briefing." Maya turned, new determination in her eyes. "Tell them Whisper launches in 6 hours. We're taking her out to meet the Confederation fleet." "So soon?" Raj asked, surprised. Maya nodded, looking back at the echo core. "She's ready, and I think she's eager to fly." The Confederation believed they had given Earth nothing but trash. Instead, humans had built something that whispered in the dark, and soon those whispers would become a roar that would echo across the stars. As Whisper slipped silently from the asteroid base, its echo core pulsing with purple light, Maya took her place on the command deck. The vessel moved unlike any ship before it, sliding between the layers of reality, unseen and undetected. The Confederation invasion fleet never knew what hit them. One by one, their ships experienced catastrophic system failures as Whisper passed among them like a ghost, its echo network disrupting their communication and navigation systems with precise, targeted pulses. No shots were fired, no weapons deployed, just whispers in the dark that brought an armada to its knees. When the Confederation Council received Maya's transmission, sent directly to their supposedly secure chamber, their shock was complete. "This is Commander Maya Chen of Earth," she said simply. "We've analyzed your invasion fleet and found it lacking. Perhaps it's time we discussed Earth's position in the Confederation as equals, or we can continue to demonstrate what humans can build from your trash." The Confederation believed they had relegated humanity to the cosmic landfill. Instead, they had given Earth the very tools it needed to earn its place among the stars.